right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Tonight we're having another presentation with Exploring Dream Vacations. Tonight we have a special guest here, Miss Susan Gaines from Globus. Well, we should say Globus Family of Brands because we have Avalon, Cosmos. We also have monograms and, of course, the Globus. If you've ever traveled on them before, you will not forget because they have more products that we want to tell you about tonight. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat box. My name is Jennifer Garris. I am the president and travel agent with Travel Pros. I'm based out of Norfolk, Virginia. We do have branches that are in Houston with Miss Linda Stevens. We also have a branch that's in California and also in Pennsylvania. So we are covering the United States, and we are so blessed that you guys are here tonight, and hopefully we can figure out what kind of journey that you would like to take. And Miss Susan, I'm going to turn it right over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I really look forward to be able to share all this great information about the Globus Family of Brands with you all today. And just bear with me for a sec while I pull up my screen so we can see us. All right, here we go. All right, my favorite thing to say, the world is waiting, and we will make it there with Globus Family of Brands and, of course, through Travel Pros. You have a great group of ladies and agents behind the Travel Pros. I've known Jennifer for many, many years. She's fantastic, professional. She knows her stuff inside and out. Glenda's a great addition as well as the other travel professionals with them. They've gotten great accolades with Best of Coastal Virginia, Reader's Choice, and so many more. So you are in good hands with these ladies tonight. I myself have been with Globus for many, many years. I've taken a lot of tours with them. Most recently, I just got back from Iceland about a month ago. I was in Egypt and Peru and all over the United States. So we have some great product. There's something for everybody there. I want to start out with showing you a quick little video of a message from our tour directors.
I am your Globus Tour Director, and I am as passionate about discovering what makes this world remarkable as you are.
I am your Globus Tour Director, and I know the places I'll show you like a local would, because I am one.
I am your Globus Tour Director, and I'm here at your service to make sure this trip is unforgettable.
We are your Globus Tour Directors, and for more than 85 years, people like us have been your gateway to discovery. On 6 continents, in nearly 80 countries, honing over 150 tours to perfection.
Which means our way of showing you the world is simply like nothing else on earth.
As your personal guide, I consider it an honor to bring you the history, the culture, the beauty, and the lore. And I consider it a pleasure to bring it all to life.
This is my home, and as your tour director, I am determined to introduce you to it in a way that will make you love it the way I do.
This is my life's work and my passion, and I consider it my privilege to work for a company who feels the same.
Travel with us, explore with me, and I promise to deliver you more. Not just the highlights, not just the monuments, but the true flavors of each place, up close and personal, so that every journey tells a story.
On behalf of Globus, I take you to the places and experiences that others can't. And I mix it with the wonder and magic that you can't stop talking about.
Together, we'll go behind the scenes.
Skip the lines.
Take the time to take it all in and enjoy every opportunity to simply enjoy.
Because that is what my job is all about. Taking away the hassles, adding in the delights, and ensuring that from start to finish, Your vacation is carefree.
So what are you waiting for? Come with me.
Walk the cobblestones.
Taste the Chianti.
Feel the Mediterranean breeze.
Smell the freshest air.
Hold a piece of history in your hands,
And see the world the way I do.
the way we do at Globus.
Hopefully those images and the words from our tour directors really inspired you, wanting you to get out there, start to book things, start to travel again. And with over 500 vacations in just under 80 countries, Globus Family of Brands has something for everyone. Now, we do have 4 brands under our umbrella, as Jennifer mentioned, our Globus and Cosmos, which is our touring product, our Monograms, which is independent travel, and our Avalon Waterways, of course. So we're going to talk about all 4 briefly today. I'm going to start out with our touring, which is Globus and Cosmos, and we have some great opportunities and options for you with them. Now, there's this image in a lot of people's heads when it comes to touring, right? That you might be a little bit bored when you're on vacation, or you have to be super old to be on vacation on a tour, or you're going to be jam-packed into those motor coaches and you're going to be so uncomfortable. Well, and then at the end of the day, you're going to be so exhausted because you've had such a full packed day that you're going to fall asleep in your gondola, right? Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. The way that we've changed touring, it's modern now. Anyone from 5 to 105 is going to have a great time. The motor coaches are spacious. There's a perfect balance between what we have with our included tours and your free time. So it's just a fantastic way of traveling. And at Globus, we create vacations with just the right balance of those included features, your free time, places that travelers are going to want to be going to, in the hotels that are in great locations, telling the story within each journey and bringing that destination to life. So we have some great things that we want to mention to you about the allure of travel. Of course, value. We save on 2 of hopefully your favorite things. I know they're my favorite things: time and money. We give you all the elements that you need included in one package, including all those logistics and details. And in a post-pandemic world, it's a little scary right now trying to figure out going from country to country and knowing what's you need to be able to have done to be able to do that seamlessly, and we help you through that. And of course, you are able to see and do a lot. Our expertise allow you to know what to see and to maximize that vacation. So why Globus? Globus is first-class touring. It is incredible. We have more included features than any of our competitors. We have top-notch transportation, hotels in the heart of the destination, the ability to VIP, skip you through all those lines, and of course, fantastic tour directors. Those motor coaches we have are beautiful. They're less than 3 years old. There's Wi-Fi on board. You can also keep all of your electronics plugged in and ready to go, so you'll never miss out on that photo or the phone call that you need. We have it there. Another really important feature I like to always point out when I talk about our motor coaches is we have a tour director that's guiding you along and talking to you about the destinations and making sure you're feeling safe and sound. And then we have a driver too, which is really important because a lot of companies, their driver is the tour director. So for us, we have someone concentrating on the road, keeping you safe and sound, and a tour director separately. Those hotels in the heart of the destination are great because you will be able to step outside of your room and you've got right outside of your hotel, lots of sightseeing right there, hotels, restaurants, bars, all right within walking distance, and of course, shopping as well. VIP access. Have you ever been to Rome and try to get into the Colosseum or into the Vatican? There's always these super long lines. Well, guess what? When you travel with the Globus Family of Brand, we're going to be those annoying people that bypass the lines and take you right in. So you'll be waving to us if you weren't traveling with us. So it's a great way of saving money, time, and seeing the maximum amount of that you can in your vacation. We also include local favorites. These are fun things that you won't really find necessarily on your own. These are experiences that will immerse you into the culture and some little gems that you might never have known about. Local guides are important, and especially in areas, say, like Italy, you're not even allowed off the motor coach unless you have a local guide that's in that destination. Ours are experts. They're licensed and trained in their field. They bring that destination to life with their incredible, vivid, amazing stories because they're right there in the destination. And of course, we give you headsets so you're better to hear them. You don't have to be on top of one another. You can be walking around several feet apart from one another, several hundred feet apart in many cases. And we also gave you a complimentary Go app. So this allows you to see your itinerary along the way. There's a currency converter on there, a navigation system that works off of the Wi-Fi, and so much more. Now, our local guides are great, but our tour directors, the people that are with you from start to the finish, making sure that you have a blast on your vacation, are incredible. They're on average 23 years of experience. They're all certified. They speak on average 4 languages, and 9 out of 10 customers rate ours the best in the business. Now, I'm going to share with you a quick video with Steve Ostin. He does most of our North America and our national parks tours, and he has some great information he wants to share with you.
Hi, my name is Steve Ostin. I'm a guiding tour director for the Globus Family of Brands. I do a lot of our tour programs all the way from Yellowstone right on down to the Tetons, Bryce, Zion, and here to the beautiful Grand Canyon of Arizona. People often ask me, why is the Grand Canyon one of your favorite national parks? And really the answer is simple. You're looking at a gorge that's over a mile deep and 277 miles in length. The favorite part of my job here with the Globus Family of Brands is our interaction with people. Getting to bring a group here to a point like Mather Point and letting them look down into the depths of this awe-inspiring Grand Canyon is pretty amazing. There are times you get people almost moved to tears when they see the beauty and grandeur for the first time. I think it's really important to have a guide to talk about the history of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, or the grandeur of the majestic Tetons, or the vastness of the Grand Canyon. Our tour directors at the Globus Family of Brands can really give the best touring experience to our clients through environmental interpretation, helping them to understand the geology, the history, the natural history, everything that's taken place here in an easy and understandable manner. Bringing a group of people here to the rim of the Grand Canyon can be a really awe-inspiring experience in itself. Watching their compassion and kindness towards one another is only part of it. I mean, sometimes friendships are built where guests will meet on one tour, and 2 years later, you'll see the 4 of them back together again. I mean, that makes it really, really special. There are so many benefits to taking a group tour with the Globus Family of Brands when you come to a place like the Grand Canyon. For starters, you don't have to drive. We've got a professional driver that'll do it for you. Secondly, rooms. Trying to get rooms in a place like this that gets 3.5 million visitors per year, Globus has booked your rooms more than 1.5 years in advance, and that means you don't have to worry about accommodations. And certainly, having a tour director is going to help you plan your time accordingly, showing you the best spots.
All right, now Steve could go on. Steve could go on forever and ever, so I have to cut him off always. But I mean, how incredible is that to hear what he's saying? Like, it really does build friendships. I have friends that I've met that I went to England with and to in Iceland that I still keep in touch with. And especially when it comes to the national parks, it's so important to try to be able to get those rooms. It really is difficult. So using someone like Globus or Cosmos, it really affords you to be able to book and get hotel rooms right inside the park. Now, beyond the beautiful Grand Canyon, we do have lots of other national park tours. This is one of the most popular. This is our America's National Parks. It's 10 days from Rapid City to Salt Lake City, with stops to see the Crazy Horse Memorial in Deadwood, Little Bighorn, the Grand Teton National Park, and ending up in Salt Lake City. So you see so many things along the way. And some of my favorite things that we do is we make a stop at the Grand Teton National Park, and you get to enjoy a huckleberry shake while you have those beautiful, majestic mountains in the background and have this cool, refreshing, such a tasty drink that you're able to enjoy and relax with. Another one of my favorites is our Jackson Hole Chuck Wagon dinner. So we take you by Chuck Wagon out into the middle of this beautiful area. You have your barbecue going on and such memorable experiences. So that's just one of our really popular national parks tours that we offer. We have so many more for you to choose from in the USA as well as the Canadian national parks too. I highly recommend them. They're so fantastic and so much you'll see that you won't be able to have to worry about. You can sit back, relax, and even the driver who used to drive the vacations can sit back because you've got somebody else driving for you. So it really gives you that ability to write home about home. And we have so many beautiful tours beyond the national parks. So if you're interested in a Hawaiian vacation, Northern California, or even the great cities of the East, we have a wonderful fall foliage tour in Northeast, or you can see the music cities such as Louisiana, Memphis, and of course, Nashville. Some of our other top bestsellers, anything from Italy to Ireland, South Africa, just to name a few. These are some of our top itineraries. One of our most iconic and bestsellers always is the Best of Italy. You get the best of everything when you're on this tour. Starts and ends in Rome. You'll see the Vatican, you'll see the Colosseum, all the must-see sites in that location. Heading up to Orvieto, a beautiful area with a gorgeous church, as well as heading to Pisa. You'll stay in Montecatini, which has incredible food there, and off to Florence for a visit, Pisa. And then you'll also spend 2 nights up in Venice, heading all the way down to Capri and seeing Sorrento, Naples, and Pompeii before heading back to Rome. So it's a great overall, especially for those who've never been to Italy or feel like they might not get back to see it ever again. This is a great overall tour. One of our other top tours that sells out a lot is our Essential Britain and Ireland. For those who want to see a lot of the UK and beyond, we have so much in store here. Starts and ends in London. You'll see all the must-see sites in that destination. Heads over to Stonehenge, Bath, Waterford Crystal area. You'll spend a couple nights in Dublin, head up to Belfast, be in Scotland and Edinburgh for 2 nights, head down to York, and then back to London. So you have so much to see there. If you're looking to save a little bit of money, maybe going in the off season, think about less crowds, thinner crowds, thicker wallets, may I suggest our Escapes by Globus. These are a fantastic product given to you with a lot of off-season travel with a great value, same quality hotels and inclusions. We also offer many single supplement waivers in each departures. So think November to March for most of these. And as you can see by the pricing, they're roughly about $100 a day, some of them. You cannot beat that. German Escape, 7 days, $869. Sicilian's Escape for 7 days from Plomero to Tamarino for $799. Or even this one, I think is going to be my next trip, the Croatian one. Incredible pricing and incredible trips. So just reach out to Travel Pros. They'll be able to give you more details on those. If you're looking to do something a little bit less of a first class, we're looking more of a budget conscious, adventure seeker type of a touring, that's our Cosmos product. Cosmos is fantastic. It's for those people looking to save up to about 30% less. Your hotels are going to be a little bit outside of the city center area, but they're in great locations. Smart, innovative itineraries, great hotels that are clean and perfect for you, and just that right amount of sightseeing. So have a little bit more free time on a Cosmos tour, a little less inclusions with this, but it is a perfect balance for sightseeing and leisure and personalized travel. Some of our top sellers with the Cosmos itineraries are Rome, Florence, and Venice. We have a wonderful itinerary that takes you 12 days from Lisbon to Barcelona, the splendors of Italy, Prague, Vienna, Budapest, and of course, some of our national parks tours. One of our most popular Cosmos tour, this really engulfs so much in this tour. It's a 14-day round trip Denver. It makes it easy to fly in and out of. You see 5 different major national parks that everybody's excited about, such as Moab. You'll also be in Zion National Park, Monument Valley, and see the cliff dwellings, and ride the Durango to Silverton on that narrow gauge railroad. So many inclusions, so much available for you at a great price and a great product. Cosmos has over 12 USA tours, including American National Parks. We also have a fantastic amount of Canadian products for you as well. So look for the Cosmos products, and it's a great option for you too. With our Globus and Cosmos products, I make sure that I always let everybody know that we have something called private touring. Now, private touring is only with our European product, and this allows you to have a little bit more of a bubble, a travel bubble for yourselves and your group. We allow anywhere from 2 to 24 passengers with private touring with our Globus and Cosmos product in Europe. So you have that ability to travel with just your peeps. So you have your own motor coach, your own driver, your own local guides, all of that's included for just a minimal additional cost. And for some of these tours, it works out to be about $100 per day additional for any of our itineraries that you'll see on the websites or in the brochures, if it's like 15 passengers. So something like the Best of Italy, you can get 15 of your friends or family to go with you, and it's roughly about $100 additional a day to have your own private touring. We also offer what we call small group discoveries, and these are worldwide. They're with our Globus and Cosmos product, and they're select dates for all of our touring. And what's nice about this is our average motor coach holds about 44 people. That's the max we put on them. But for these select dates, we have what we call small group discoveries. The max you'll have on the motor coach is 24 to 28 people. So if you're looking to have a great way to travel with a smaller group, look for those small group discovery dates. And a reminder, our 2023 product is wide open and ready for sale now as well. The last of our land products that I want to talk to you briefly about is our monograms. This is a great way to travel. We focus right now on just the 5 major cities. So this is London, Paris, Rome, Florence, and Venice. If you're looking for a more independent way to travel, but have someone to hold your hand just a little bit and guide you along your way, I have a great video to show you and why you want to choose monograms.
When you travel to a dream destination, you have a choice, a very important choice. You could choose to go at it on your own.
This way?
You want to try back that way?
Yeah. Should have taken the elevator.
Or you can choose to go with monograms, which means you will never be alone.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carlo. Very nice to meet you. Hola.
Hey.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Rome, guys. Our car is right here.
How far to the hotel, Carlo?
Oh, it's going to be 20 minutes, no more than that.
Amigo.
No,
We're gonna
taxi.
go taxi. Io taxi.
Give me my bag.
No, sir. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're going to go to the front. Please.
So we are about to drive by the Colosseum, and your hotel is just up here.
Because with monograms, you'll be given something that is truly invaluable.
Yes, we're at. Stop.
Your own local host. And this changes everything.
I feel like we've come down this street like 5 times now.
What do you want to do? Should we just go back to the hotel?
I don't know.
Find it?
No.
In a place where everything is foreign, you'll be feeling like a local.
There's Carlo right there.
What does he say?
He says we need to order the tiramisu.
And while everyone else is getting frustrated, you'll be getting the VIP treatment.
If you travel with us, we skip the lines.
Trading waiting for reveling. And trading wondering for wonderment.
Babe, this isn't the line to the Colosseum. It's around the corner. It's on the other side.
Are you serious?
Yes. Come on. It's longer than this one.
In places where you don't even begin to know your way. With us, you will never feel lost.
So these are your tickets. You are in the first class car.
That's the monogram's difference. We're with you every step of the way. Which means fewer hassles.
There's no more trains today.
More amazing. it's no wonder why those who travel with monograms never travel any other way again. Book your all-in-one vacation package.
I love that video. It is something, whenever I show it, people laugh, they smile, they can see themselves in the video. And I've often heard people tell me that's a friend saver or a marriage saver. So I think we can all relate to it and see ourselves a little bit in there. But what's great about monograms is it is kind of an extension of Travel Pros. You do have that local host that's kind of like your little concierge that helps you along the way. And what's fabulous about monograms is it can be added before or after a Globus tour. It can be added before or after a river cruise very easily as well. So let's chat next about some of those top-selling itineraries with monograms. You can do any of these itineraries, or you could also choose to do your choice of 2 to 5 nights with our Monograms Your Way packages. So we have set itineraries, or you can choose flexibility with 2 nights in Venice, 3 nights in Rome, 4 nights in Florence, whatever you'd like to do, and Travel Pros can set that up for you. Now let's talk about Avalon Waterways. This is the kind of like the jewel in our crowns, our Avalon Waterways. It's such an incredible way to see Europe, to see Asia, as well as Africa and the Amazon. You have basically a 5-star floating hotel there. No seasickness to worry about. Plenty of space to spread out because you have a maximum of about 160 people on board. So some of our cruises have as small as 16 with the Galapagos, 35 in our Asia product, and etc. So it's really a fabulous way to travel. So what makes us different? Well, we have the best views. We have those open air balconies with a floor to ceiling, wall-to-wall window that's 11 feet wide with a 7-foot opening, blurring those lines between inside and out. And of course, we have Avalon Your Way, so you can choose which tours that you want to do. I'm going to share with you a little brief video on Avalon and let you know a little bit more about what makes us different.
The same company that reinvented river cruise ships with spacious rooms, huge windows, one-of-a-kind open-air balconies, and beds that face the ever-changing views outside, just reinvented the river cruise experience. Now you can choose 3 different ways to enjoy each destination, all as included excursions. You can choose to tour the classic sites and take in the stories. Or you can immerse yourself a bit deeper into local culture with an off-the-beaten-path discovery, a wine or beer tasting, or hear stories of local legend and lore. For the more adventurous souls, you can jump on a bike, paddle a canoe, or take a hike. Avalon has made it possible for you to cruise your way. We've also opened up a world of possibilities when it comes to dining, allowing you to choose where you'd like to dine, from an alfresco lunch in our open-air sky grill, to a more elegant dinner in our glass-walled dining room, or a petite plate in our panorama bistro. You can also choose when you'd like to dine. Our travel choices allow you to custom design your cruise, so you're always doing exactly what you want to be doing. Let us introduce you to the magic of the world, and you can experience it any way you'd like, with all the possibilities aboard Avalon Waterways.
I absolutely love traveling on Avalon. I wish someone had told me earlier in life, in my 20s, about river cruising. I definitely would have taken advantage of it a little bit more. It really is a nice way to redefine that window of opportunity for you to be able to see the world with just footsteps away from the side of the beautiful cities that the rivers are along. We've had a few accolades over the years, which of course I got to brag about for just a second. We're voted the best river cruise line with our Envision cruise ship for USA Readers' Choice Awards. So that's pretty exciting. And Cruise Critics for 4 years in a row named our Panorama Suites the best cabins in river cruising. As you can see from the video and from the photo Y, there's a great blurred line between inside and outside, and the bed faces the window. Now, 80% of our staterooms look like this, so it gives you the ability to have a much more spread out space on the ship. We do have our regular standard suites, which also are on the lower portion of the boat that don't have those panorama suites, or we have the royal suites, which are a little bit larger. But what I love to point out with this photo is you can see that the ships, they're going through the docks, okay? And as your ships go through the docks, if you were to have balconies, the space that we'd have to put on the outside of the ship for the balconies would take away from your room. So on the right-hand side there, you can see they're about 30% larger, our panorama suites, than the average stateroom you'll find against the competition. The bed facing the window, you can wake up and look out at the beautiful views. We've angled that wall behind the bed to give you so much more space in the bathrooms. And it's just such a smart, fantastic way to travel. You have a complimentary continental breakfast you can have in your room every morning if you'd like. There's a wonderful TV off to the side, doesn't obstruct your view. We have spacious bathrooms with marble bath vanities, plenty of space, you won't bump your elbows in there, bathrobe and slippers, his and her colored towels, and some of the most beautiful spacious suites with our royal suites. So if you're interested in those with the extra sitting area, those do sell out, tend to sell out quickly. We only have a handful of those on board. The club lounge is a great spot to relax with your friends or family, grab something to eat. There's bites available 24/7 and a caffeine machine that's going to make any kind of caffeine drink you'd probably want under the sun, whether it be tea or coffee or whatever. We have dining available. There's no reservations needed. We can sit in tables of 2s, 4s, small groups, and we can cater towards anybody's dietary needs. The panorama bar lounge area is a great space for everyone to meet before or after a meal. In the panorama lounge, you'll hear all about what your daily activities are the next day with our port talk with our tour directors. And of course, this is where the entertainment will be in the evening. Observation lounge to enjoy, to get some of that fresh air. You can grab a bite to eat out here. And some of the current trends that we're noticing for 21, 22, and beyond, these are basically our top 5 sellers, especially for newer travelers to river cruising. We have the Romantic Rhine, which goes from Amsterdam to Zurich or vice versa. Great stops along the way. You'll see over 100 castles in the Rhine Gorge area. The Blue Danube, you'll have from Budapest to Prague. You can do extensions in those areas and have a little bit extra more time. Paris to Normandy, great for those history buffs. Burgundy to Provence for those ones who want to kind of take in all of the wonderful wines that we have. And then, of course, our Taste of the Danube, which is perfect for anyone looking for a little bit shorter of a river cruise. River cruising is fantastic. We include your tours with your daily stops. We have 3 different types of tours for you to choose from. There's classic, discovery, and active options. So if you want to see those history and heritage, those must-see sites, you want to do it in a classic tour. Active is fantastic, biking, hiking, kayaking, or your third option of the tours that we also include are discovery things. So like cooking classes, painting classes, and workshops like that. So your choice of whichever tour that you'd like to do, and they're all included with the Avalon Waterways. We do offer once in a while some extra tours that can be optionals for a very minimal fee. We've included in our itineraries something brand new about 3 years ago. These are called river cruises that are active and discovery. So these include a little bit more of those inclusions, tours like the painting classes, cooking classes, as well as the biking and hiking. You'll find those on the Danube, the Rhine, the Rhone, Holland, and then for 2022, we're on the Seine as well as the Moselle. So if you're looking for a little bit more active and lively river cruise, those might just be the perfect fit for you. You'll stop in more unique ports, have a little bit more time in each port, less distance between stops, and do a little bit more day sailing and have more active and discovery option excursions included. If you're looking to pack your passions, we have many special interest river cruises. I know I'd love this one, a beer tasting cruise or one of our wine lovers cruises as well. Festive time, if you're looking to do the Christmas markets, we have wonderful itineraries there, as well as photography lovers and history lovers as well. We have our Tulip Time as well as one of the options. And then brand new to us is our Storyteller series. Once Upon a River, Once Upon a Lifetime, we have wonderful authors, writers, musicians on these tours. such as Diana Gabaldon, who wrote the Outlander series, or Candace Bushnell, who wrote Sex and the City, Gillian Flynn, who wrote Gone Girl, and Cheryl Strayed, who wrote Wild. A couple of our musicians we have is the Edwin McCain, and brand new musician we just started to add on for next year is Sister Hazel. So there's tons of opportunities for you to rub elbows with the rich and famous upon one of our Storyteller series tours. If you're new to river cruising, maybe you've only done deep sea cruising and you're nervous about taking a whole 7 days out on a river cruise, we can put you onto a nice short and sweet river cruise. Many of these start as short as a 4-day with a taste of the Danube, or maybe you'll want to try the Christmas markets of 5-day tour there. It's a wonderful way to travel. I got to tell you, the first time I went on a river cruise, I didn't even realize that the boat was moving. I thought it was a ship next to us. So you don't ever have to worry about sea legs, and you can see constantly the side of the river and the beautiful cities just footsteps away. If you want to add on to the river cruise, may I suggest monograms or even a Globus tour? We make it very easy to do. It's a winning combination, very simple and smooth and timeless for you. So just to recap those 5 discernible differences with Avalon Waterways, we have award-winning panorama suites, your choice of excursions, as well as having an adventure host with you to guide you along if you're hiking or biking. We have those active in discovery, as well as the special interest cruises, short and sweet cruises, and of course, packaging it with our land. Rest assured with us, you can have that peace of mind when you travel. Health and safety has always been a #1 priority for us. So if any of the destinations that we are going to come into a level 4, you would have the option before final payment to move your river cruise to the next year. And of course, we have great savings for you, up to $1,000 savings per couple if you book select European river cruises by November 1st. As I mentioned earlier, health and safety is always our top priority, and we make sure that we're blending that cultural proximity and social distancing until we're quite out of this pandemic. But believe me, it is well worth it to travel. We'll be touching hearts and not hands, making sure we have that commitment to clean for you and making sure that you feel safe all along the way. So hopefully I have enticed you to want to expand a little bit more of your horizons, get out there, travel. We have something for everyone. Travel Pros knows our product inside and out. They'll be able to put you into the perfect tour or river cruise. And I've always been a component of saying this. Travel is the only thing that you can spend money on that's going to make you richer. Don't you agree, Jen? And well, as that's wonderful to say, I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you guys, and you'll be able to save now and travel later, because I'm offering you on either of your 21 or 22 tours. If you book by October 7th, we're going to give you an additional $100 savings per person. So it's for any of our products with the river cruise, with tours, monograms, 6 nights or longer. It does exclude those escapes and our Oberammergau product, but what a great opportunity. So hopefully you'll be able to say, change that saying of someday I'm going to travel the world to I'm getting ready, I want to get out there now. So I want to take this moment to just say thank you so much for attending today and listening in. And Jennifer, thank you so much for having me, and Glenda as well. We love working with Travel Pros. You guys are fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. That was incredible. One of the things I want to do is the Christmas market. I don't know if I want to do it as part of a river cruise like you were suggesting, or do land only. So is it possible at this point to put on a cruise? I was mentioning Thanksgiving is my time that I like to travel. And that's basically what I was thinking but I don't know which one I want to do, land only or with the river cruise. I think I should do both. That's I know. And I do have the time to be able to do it. We do like to be gone for about 10 days to 2 weeks. So we'll have the time to do it. I do need to email you and see about putting a group together because I want to promote it. There could be other people out there that would like to join us at that time. And just looking at everything, I want it all.
I agree. And you know what's great too? There's Wi-Fi on those river cruises. There's Wi-Fi on the motor coach. So if you have to work, you can work from there.
And that's the perfect, reason why I work at home now, because I can work from anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Miss
Well,
Linda, she's wanting to go possibly to Egypt, I think you told me, during that time. So I know you guys have packages there too, everywhere.
we do. We have ones that are Egypt alone. We can do them land with Globus, which includes the 4-night river cruise. You can do it with Avalon, with Landon, and cruise. And you can even do an extension to Jordan. So I did Egypt a couple years ago, and to me, I was in awe. Like I cried. I literally cried when I saw the pyramids because it was just so incredible.
Well, good. Well, we're going to concentrate on how we can put some groups together, if not just for ourselves, but for other folks that want to do things. And this has been wonderful. I definitely learned a lot. A refresher is always a perfect thing. It's been a little bit, last year I don't even count anymore. It was yesterday, and now people are traveling again. And the great thing is your deposits are very low. So we do take payments throughout the year, so people don't have to feel like they have to shell out a whole bunch of money at one time. They can actually plan it and make payments throughout the year and look forward to taking that vacation that they've been working so hard for, and planning it right. And that's the good thing. So we appreciate you being here and offering that wonderful special too. So we'll get this out as soon as possible so people can start, receiving that discount on the reservation.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will definitely be talking to you soon.
All right. Thanks,
Join
everyone.
us next
Bye-bye.
week at 7 p.m. Thank you.